Hello, my name is Matthew Nixon, and in this video I'll be showing you how to install device drivers and their updates. I'll be showing you how to do this with GeForce, which is a program that allows you to update your drivers and manage your GPU, and I'll also be showing you how to install them manually from the internet. So for GeForce, first we click on the GeForce Experience application, which will open this massive thing. Now, we don't need most of this, we just need the bit that says drivers, which you can see up here. Now, as you can see, it says GeForce Game Driver Ready. We've already got one installed, so for this we'll be updating the drivers, which it then downloads and updates. Now, there isn't much risk with this, however, it does risk to some games. So for example, one experience I had was with Battlefield 1. When I upgraded my drivers, Battlefield 1 was unplayable because it uses older drivers, so I couldn't play that game, which sucked a little bit, but again, it was just the drivers that I need to update, so I downloaded the drivers manually and updated it that way. It's easily fixable so long as the drivers work with your PC, which a lot of the time they will. Now, I'll be showing you how to install drivers manually from the internet, and for this we'll be using the example of a graphics tablet. Now, I have the Wacom Intuos Pro graphic tablet, but to install the drivers I had to install it manually. So for example, So the way you can find these drivers is by going on the Wacom website and going to www.wacom.com/start. This should, so long as I've got the URL right, which we will find out in a second, take me to the page for getting started. Now with this, I can find the drivers and anything I need. So for example, here is the driver that I need, so I just click View Now, and it will take me to the steps for setup of the Pro, Wacom Intuos Pro. Now, we've done step 1, we've plugged that in already, that's all good. Now for this one we need to download and install the drivers. I'm using a Windows system, so I'll download it for Windows. Now, after we've clicked that button, we just wait, and boom, we've got the drivers down here. After it's downloaded, we simply click on it, and they're installed. Now, there are some risks when installing graphics drivers and when installing drivers for anything. The first one is that it's not a driver, and that you've installed the wrong thing, which that's your own fault. You need to make sure that you're safe, and you need to make sure that you click on legitimate websites and you get it from legit sources. If you feel like there might be a problem and that your drivers aren't updated, you can check for the updates, either by going on the GeForce Experience to find the graphics updates, or you can simply search them, which I'll show you how to do now if I can remember how to. So, what we do is we go to the system settings. Actually, let's change that. Let's go... you know what? We'll do it. After the system settings, we go to devices, and then we go to our USB composite device, which is our device here. Now here, we probably want to look at the devices and printers part, which will take us to this page. Now with this page, we click on the device we want, which is the Trust Gaming Mouse, and we have this, which is general and hardware. If you go to the hardware, we can look at the properties of the device, and then go to the drivers. We've got the driver details, and we can update the driver if it's so needed, or we can roll back the device drivers. Now since my mouse hasn't had any updates, and it's just on the same original driver it was on, we don't have to update it or change it, it stays the same. But for some devices you may need to roll it back, so if we look over at my keyboard instead, so if we go to my USB composite device here, once again, go hardware, we go to properties, we can have a look, see if that needs an update. No, it does not. And you can do this with each individual device. So for example, my microphone, I could do it with that. Any of them. One quick mention, after you've downloaded the driver, don't forget to install it on GeForce Experience by hitting either Express installation or Custom installation. I already did it. As you can see, it started and it's going through its thing. Once it's done, I'll have the new driver and I'll be all good. Thank you very much.